But this unit was the best, well-constructed vintage electronic I'd ever put my hands on. Hello everybody, Drew here. Tip of the Mitt Flips, where every 100 subscribers there's a giveaway. So if you're watching, make sure that you are subscribed so you have a chance to win. I have 14 orders going out today for about 250 bucks. So let's get to work. First thing going out is on A4. A4. It is a Pyrex 1 cup measuring cup in the blue. The different colored ones are more rare. I mean, rare, I'm using in quotes, rare, but they do bring a little bit more money. I took an offer on this one anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But $10 plus shipping on that one. Next up on B1, durable grill pan cleaning kit. B1's down here. All right, and it is my last one. This was from the WBK Ultra eBay mystery box, and most of the things I've gotten from that are either trashed, garage sale, or have sold at this point. $12.74 free shipping, and I've been looking on, because shipping's so messed up and backlogged and all that kind of stuff, but I've been looking on Alibaba because I want to, which if you don't know, it's basically the Amazon for China and India and that side of the world. I do want to get something like this, a generic, pre-packaged, kind of like I had the shaving cream brushes, and then these are grill cleaning kits, where I buy 1,000 of them. Just a crazy amount, but it's one listing. I have a couple on hand, the rest out in storage. And, you know, when you buy them in bulk, like 1,000, this probably costs less than $2 a unit. So, you know, it's good filler. It's easy to deal with. I don't know. I'm looking into it. But if it was a year ago plus, 2 years ago, I wouldn't even question it. I would have bought 2 or 3 things in bulk, put them in my storage, and go from there. But it's just, I was watching a thing on how backed up shipping containers are right now, and it blew my mind. Off the coast of California, where they normally dock or anchor for dock would be at the dock, but anchor for moments, the record previous to this year for how many shipping containers were ever anchored at a time was 1. And the new record, I want to say it was 62, something like that. So from 1 to 62 for shipping container ships, which are huge. So I don't know. International shipping, I don't, it's not that I don't think I'd get it. I don't think I'd get it in enough time to make it worth it, or I'm looking into it. I'll keep you posted. Next up, this, speaking of international, this has to be going international, but on A3, anatomy flashcards. These back here. Oh, let's see if I can do this without breaking something. All right, go me. But anatomy flashcards, it is what it says. It's kind of heavy. I got those at, I think, Goodwill, $3 or something. Overpriced, but in the winter, you got to kind of do what you got to do. But they paid $23.60 in shipping. That's crazy. So that has to be international. If it's not international, I'm going to make a buttload of money off of the shipping, because this will probably go in like a regional A, because I think that is, well, it depends on what it weighs. Let's see. Yeah, it's 2 pounds, 11 ounces. So that'll go to regional A and cost me, I don't know, $10 or something. So it's either international, or I'm going to make an extra $13 on the sale, which would be awesome. I hope it's the second one. Then we have on B1, vintage MCM. I quit reading and walked away. Verico, France, blue oval butter candy dish. On, where did I just read that? Man, I'm all over the place today. B1, jeez, B1. Same place I was just at, way in the back. Here we go. Right there. I got this in a set of 2. One was green, one was blue. I listed them separately. They both have now sold. That one I got $6.99 plus shipping. I think one of them had a chip. I think it was this one, which I put in the listing, of course. But I think that's why it's so cheap. Also, it could just be a cheap item. But I'm a little frazzled today. I had my fantasy football draft last night, so I didn't even get home till almost midnight, and I go to bed at like 9 o'clock. I'm a early to bed, early to rise kind of person. Never used to be, but 3 kids in, that's kind of where I'm at. So I'm a little bit out of it today. Next up, Heath. I don't know why I elongated it, but Heath Zenith something remote over here. I think this is to like a, I don't know, it was something weird, like a garage door or a fan, or I think it's this little one right here. It was one that I was not confident it would sell, but it is $19.99 free shipping. So actually, let me pull the picture up. I want to see. There was something about this one I remember being, yeah, it's a fan remote is what it is. On, off, like a fan and a light, dim. So, weird remote sell. $19.99 free shipping. After that, I took an offer and note from the buyer. Thank you for taking my offer. They didn't say for taking my offer, but thank you. You're welcome. On B2 Tupperware spaghetti container, which you don't have to put spaghetti in it, but this one right here with the orange lid, and it's got this cool depressor suction right there. I thought that was kind of neat. $17 free shipping, and this is one of those things where I hope I have the right box for it, or else I might end up eating a little bit of that shipping. And then here's the big one for the day. I actually, when I listed this, I did something I don't normally do. I almost never put descriptions. The only time I ever put anything in a description is if there's something wrong, and I want to make sure that that is disclosed so that they can't come back at me and want a refund or a discount or whatever. But in this one, I was like compelled because I have my hands on a lot of vintage electronics on a regular basis. I mean, it just goes and goes and goes. And this, and I mean, you see, I still stuff to list, but this unit was the best well-constructed vintage electronic I'd ever put my hands on. So I kind of went into detail like that. Like, I don't normally do this, but this thing is awesome. It's well-constructed. It was just, when I took it apart to clean it out, it was beautiful, inside and out. Vintage Sanyo microprocessor stereo cassette. Now that I've walked around, I probably could have looked for where it was at. Over here. Here we go. I'm getting too many electronics, though. I do need to get rid of them. But this cassette player right here, and there's better ones. It just amazed me how well constructed it was. And bummer part about it was the tape selector, because there's different grades, I guess you would call it, of tape. Normal, FECR, CR02, metal. It wasn't switching properly. It wasn't working, but I got in there, loosened it up, worked it out, and fully functional. So that was a big plus, because it was going to be, at that point, for parts, even though it was working. Took an offer that we went back and forth a couple times, but $159.99 plus shipping. And again, if that's not international, I'm going to make some money on that shipping. And then B2A Supertramp, the band, which is one of my favorite groups. I wouldn't put them in the math rock category, but really high level musicianship. Right here, Supertramp, little pin. And this actually bummed me out a little bit. I got these on the day because I got that one and one other one that was, I think, Culture Club. But I got them on the day where I went marathon garage sale, some crazy number, 30 something garage sales in a day. And unfortunately, my last stop of the day, my battery and storage, SIM card storage or whatever, memory card storage, had run out hours before. Many sales and hours before. But the last one of the day was this really interesting, very old lady who kind of just has like a all summer long crafty garage sale setup. And I guess she used to have a storefront of some kind. And she had a bunch of these little buttons, these little pins. And I almost bought them all. I thought about it. And if I had my camera there, I probably would have but she had a lot of interesting stories. And I talked with her for a while. And she enjoyed her Corona over ice. A beer over ice. I wasn't going to judge, but I was judging. A beer on ice, I don't know. But it bummed me out because she just had really cool stories, and she was a really interesting lady. And we chatted for, I don't know, 15 minutes, half hour, something like that. But the only thing I found there that I had any desire to buy was a couple of those pins. So that one, $11.99, free shipping. Next is Peter Jackson's King Kong PS2 right here. The game is okay. The movie, I think, is amazing. I will tell you a little insight into my life. Last time I cried at a movie was King Kong in the theaters. I was, I think, in high school still, but I don't know what it was. I went with me, a buddy of mine, and his girlfriend, and she was making fun of us because the two of us were, I don't know, it got us choked up that they were being so mean to the monkey. We both looked over and we're like, are we sad? Why are we sad? It was very weird. I don't know. I've seen it since then. It didn't make me cry again, but it was a weird thing. Next up, Mustard Plug, the CD. Where are we at? CD sales have, of course, slowed down because I'm running a little low. I'm not going to re-up and buy more of them, that's for sure, because the money's not great. Mustard Plug, right there. Creepy album cover. Cool band. Creepy album cover. $7.49 free shipping. That goes media mail. And then after that, on B4, just sold the other one the other day. It's a jadeite green Tupperware strainer colander right there. And I took an offer, $8 free shipping. And then we got another remote, Fair Vizio OEM. I actually think it's in the bag I already have over there because that would make sense, and it is. But that remote, I've had a bunch of offers, but it's at full price. It was $4.99 free shipping. I couldn't take an offer. I should have just turned best offers off. But when you have pending offers and stuff like that, you can't adjust it. So I've just been dealing with that for 3 weeks. So $4.99 free shipping there. Then we have NBA Ballers PlayStation 2. Oh, it's right here. I had it in my hand. There we go. NBA Ballers, Stephon Marbury. Right there. $9.99 free shipping. And then last thing up, From Dusk Till Dawn. Got this light in my way. VHS. Right there. And that one is $5.99 free shipping. So really easy packing day. That's how most days have been going, because I'll sell one big thing and then many small things, which are, you know, the bulk of the money comes from the one big thing, and then this is an add-on. And that kind of brings me to the tip of the day. These small, low profit items, a lot of people, they say, why would you mess with it? Why would you even bother? Just continuously sell things like this. And for the most part, I would say I'm in that camp of I would rather sell 1, 2, 3 large items per week than a bunch of these. But when you break down the math of it, it's both. It makes more sense for both. So just a quick example, say I sell on each business day, so Monday through Friday, $1 profit item for the year. Okay, so that's one item, one extra item that I profit. That's after fees, which will surprise you that could appear to be $3, $4, $5 profit. Then when you take out fees and taxes and all the other things, $1 profit is not. It's not like you have an item that you paid $5 for, you sell it for $6, there's your $1 profit. No, it's you got a $5 item, you sell it for $10 after all your fees and shipping costs and taxes and everything, you got $1 profit. So it's not, you know, to figure out exactly what item you're getting $1 profit on, you'd have to track your stuff a lot better than I do. But just in general, you sell one item per day on your business days where it's $1 profit. For the year, you end up with an extra $240. Now say also on all those days, you sell one extra item that you have a $2 profit. You got an extra $480 a year. Then an extra $3 profit each time. That's $720 for a grand total of, do some math here, 0, 6, 14, 3, 7, 14, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. Yeah, okay, I did that right. So for an extra $1,440 a year, which then is a significant amount of money, which is why I deal with things like this cheap VHS where I'm making maybe $1 profit, or this where I'm making maybe $1, $2 profit. This where I'm making sometimes on these CDs 50 to 80 cents profit, because over the course of a year, all of these items will take me, in total, this whole pile right here will take me less than a half hour to pack up. Half hour, if I run into a hiccup or I can't find a box, maybe 45 minutes. Listing it, you know, you got to add in all that time. But over the course of a year, you do that alongside your other stuff, a $1,500 additional profit to what you already make can be significant. That can pay a couple mortgage payments or one mortgage payment, depending on the size of your house. That could buy you a super cheap car, or it could pay off something or whatever. So it's really, I guess the overall tip is just make sure you're not overlooking stuff like this just because numbers like $1 profit, $2 profit, $3 profit scares you away. Like, oh, $1 profit, not worth my time. Sometimes that's right. Sometimes when you only have to take 2 pictures and, you know, it's easy to pack, those dollar profits do add up in the long run. But that's going to be all for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Subscribe, share, and be good to each other.